After their incredible journey to Atlantis, Sarah, Jack, and Emily thought they had seen it all. They had traveled through different eras, saved the future, and even stabilized the heart of time. However, one evening as they sat in the treehouse, admiring the shard of the heart, something unexpected happened. The shard began to glow, first faintly, then more brightly, until it illuminated the entire treehouse. Suddenly, the time-traveling device in the center hummed to life on its own. The trio exchanged nervous glances. This had never happened before. "Maybe it's taking us somewhere we didn't choose," Emily whispered, her green eyes wide with wonder. Before they could react, the treehouse was engulfed in a swirl of lights, lifting them into the air and transporting them into an unknown dimension. When they opened their eyes, they found themselves not in a specific time or place, but in a vast starry void, surrounded by a glowing celestial landscape. Suspended in this realm were countless portals, each leading to different times, worlds, and realities. In the middle of this cosmic space stood an enormous ancient clock, its gears ticking rhythmically. Around the clock stood 5 towering, ethereal figures cloaked in robes that shimmered with galaxies. These figures were the guardians of time, the protectors of the universe's timeline, and they had summoned Sarah, Jack, and Emily for an important mission. One of the guardians, with a voice that sounded like the wind across a vast desert, spoke first. "You have been chosen for a task greater than any you have faced before. The balance of time itself is under threat." The guardian explained that a powerful entity known as Chrona, once a guardian of time herself, had grown corrupted. Obsessed with controlling all of time, she had broken away from the guardians and was using the knowledge of the timelines to manipulate events throughout history. If Chrona wasn't stopped, all of time could unravel, leading to chaos and the collapse of every era. Sarah, Jack, and Emily were the only ones who had experience with both time travel and the heart of time, making them the perfect candidates to stop Chrona. The guardians handed each of them a time crystal, which would allow them to track Chrona across time and space. "You are now the guardian's apprentices, and we entrust you with the protection of all timelines," another guardian said, their voice deep and resonant like the tolling of a bell. The trio nodded solemnly. They knew this mission would be their most dangerous yet, but they were ready. Their first destination was medieval Europe, where Chrona had altered the timeline by stopping the fall of an evil warlord. The land, which should have been peaceful under the reign of a just king, was now in the grips of tyranny. With the help of a local blacksmith's daughter named Isolde, the trio infiltrated the warlord's fortress. Emily's creative thinking and diplomacy skills convinced the warlord's generals to turn against him, restoring the timeline to its rightful path. With the warlord defeated, the balance in this era was restored. Next, they tracked Chrona to Renaissance Italy, where she was manipulating the genius Leonardo da Vinci, using his inventions to create destructive machines instead of works of art. Jack, inspired by Leonardo's brilliance, worked alongside the inventor to disable the machines. With Chrona's influence weakened, Leonardo returned to his true passion: art, invention, and wonder, restoring creativity to the Renaissance. But Chrona wasn't done yet. She fled to the distant future, a time of interstellar travel and galactic peace.